Man, that was, you always did. Yeah, man, appreciate it. Yes, go.
Jermall?
With the song franchise, did he send a message?
Jermall?
Thank you, man. That's what it was all about.
Jermall, Chris de Blasio here. Congratulations on the victory. Trainer Ronnie Shields joins you. Give us your initial reaction to a hard-fought 12 rounds, big unanimous decision win.
We fought just like they wanted us to. They wanted to see us fight. We stood toe to toe. We didn't back down from nothing. We were supposed to be one of the hardest fights in my career, and we passed the test.
Keith Heidig, would you like to go ahead first? Go ahead, Keith.
How tough of a guy was that you just fought?
I mean, he was a fighter. You know, we give him a fighter chance. You know, puncher's chance. So at any moment the fight could change. But I stuck to my game plan. I listened to my corner, and we executed the game plan well. We got done with the fight like with an A. You know.
Ronnie said the other day. He told me the other day he thought this fight was going to be easy for you because of all the attributes that you have. Did you feel it was easy in there?
Yeah, it was. It was easy. You know, it wasn't. I don't want to call him like an easy fight, but no fight is easy. It's always a hard fight. You know, like I said, in any given time, anything can change. But like I said, we stuck to the game plan and we made it happen. I let my jab dictate and do what it do, and you know, we got the victory. I wanted to knock him out if that's what you want to know. Yeah, I wanted to knock him out, but you can't knock out every fighter. You know, he was there to survive. He was a tactical survivor, but on to the next one, you know what I mean?
You hurt him pretty bad at the end of the third round.
Yeah.
When that happened and it was so early in the fight, even though there wasn't much time in the round, did you feel that you would get him out of there at that point after you did that?
You know, I'm a finisher. That happened almost like the last 10 seconds almost of the round, so he made it through the round. He came back a little bit more recovered, but we figured we would continue to put pressure. But you know, you don't want to run into nothing just because you got to fight to hurt. You want to continue to, you know, box and use your athleticism, and I stayed to the game plan even though I had him hurt. If Ronnie would have told me to go out there and see if he's still hurt, then I would have tested him. But you know, I landed the shots that I needed to land to win.
What kind of statement do you think you delivered tonight?
The whole world understand that you know, 31-0, 22 knockouts. I can fight. I can bang. I can get in there and fight and stand in there with the best of them. Obviously, he gave GGG a harder test than he gave me, right? So the levels show already. So the world understand what's going on.
In my last question for you, in some ways, do you think this will make it harder for you to get the fights that you want because you did it pretty easily? I mean, I'm not an easy fight, and I'm not an easy fighter to get made. Like obviously, everybody's calling me out. I got the belt. I got the championship right now. We sit and we train hard. We go hard. So as long as I can keep doing what I'm doing, I'll get the fights that I need, and I'll make the legacy that I always wanted to have. The one I dreamed of. It's my twin brother turn now, so we're gonna stick to that.
All right, thank you, Keith. I'm going to take our first question from Reggie Woodson. Reggie, unmute and go ahead.
Hey, congratulations on a great performance and great win, champ. How difficult was it when he started having some success? How difficult was it for you to stick to the game plan?
I'm in there fighting. That's like a question you can ask Ronnie. How difficult it was for me to stick to the game plan. I'm in there. I'm here to fight. You know, I train hard for it. So the fight is a fight to me. I'm getting there and I'm gonna lay it all out on the line. I'm gonna do whatever I can to you know make sure that I hit and don't get hit. But you know, it wasn't to me. I stuck to the game plan. My trainer said I stuck to the game plan. Gave me an A. So hey, it is what it is.
Got that. Do you think this is kind of this might have been a benefit of there not being that crowd that might have been going crazy in those big moments, and since you didn't have that, it was easier to stay on focus?
Nah, I knew when I hurt him. I knew when I hit him with good shots. I knew when the jab was landing. We could see it, you know. If there was a crowd, it could have manipulated the situation a little bit by the noise and people like rooting him on and thinking that he actually landed a shot that he didn't. But I caught a lot of shots on the glove. I mean, it's a fight I have to go back and rewatch. But like I had fun in there. As long as I was having fun, we was gonna get the victory.
Thank you. Congratulations again. Thank you.
Ronnie Shields, the talk on the broadcast from our analysts was that Jermall was fighting poised, boxing well, moving well, and using his power. They were very complimentary of the effort. Can you give your assessment of Jermall's performance?
I give him an A on this one, man. I mean, everybody just kept, every interview I did, people saying this guy's a tough fight, it's a hard fight. Look, all the fights are tough, but he stuck to the game plan. His jab is one of the best jabs in the business. It's not just a good jab, it's a hard jab. And he hurt Sergiy a couple times with the jab. He backed him up with it, and he stuck to the game plan. And I'm so proud of him because now he showed that the better the competition, the better he is.
He showed maturity, he showed patience, all of that. Carlos Toro, you're up.
Thanks so much, and congratulations, Jermall, on the win. Obviously, you mentioned obviously your jab being such a key part of the win. And were you surprised that it was landing so effectively and so well, especially early on in the fight?
Nah, I trained hard for it. You know, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised that you guys didn't think that I would land a jab as often or hurt this guy like I normally do. Like, you know, I'm one of the best in the world alongside my twin brother. Hey, y'all get a chance to watch him next. So y'all get to the two, get back over there. It's gonna go down in a minute.
Obviously, Derevyanchenko's face was really messed up, especially late in the fight. Was there a part of you that kind of thought that the fight was going to get stopped, or you were going to get a chance to end it before it got to the scorecards?
Well, obviously, his trainer don't care about him as much as my trainer care about me. Because I mean, you see me, I'm still looking good, you know, and I, you know, I'm not going through all that, you know. We box, but we still got a life after boxing. I want to be able to open my eyelids and do things like that of that nature. But he took some punishment, and the world got a chance to see me punish him. And, you know, hey, they can't say, oh, you're not fighting nobody now. I hope I got my respect.
Now that you're going to get your chance to fight on pay-per-view, that's something that you want to keep going and keep fighting on pay-per-view? Yeah,
I'm a pay-per-view star now.
Thanks, Jermall, and congratulations on the well-deserved win.
Thanks, Carlos. We're going to go to Jeremy Heritage's fan-sided. Jeremy, go ahead. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Oh, my apologies. Jermall, congratulations on a masterful performance. Do you feel that this proved to the world that you are the best middleweight in the world?
Yes, I'm the best middleweight in the world, the WBC middleweight in the world. You know what I'm saying? They may have to make 2 franchises if they really want to, you know, see the best in the world. I fight the franchise.
As far as this performance, you showed a mix of everything. Was there anything that you felt that was new in this fight that maybe people hadn't seen before? Because, I mean, you looked incredibly sharp in this fight.
Nah, not to cut you off, it was nothing new, man. We stayed to the game plan. That's what we do. Oh, yeah, I did have some great sparring. I had some great sparring. Yeah, good point, Ronnie. I had some great sparring partners. Emmanuel Lean, I used, you remember I fought this guy named Brandon Adams? I know you remember that. I used him. I brought him back because he was short. He had the height. We had Cecil McCullum. We've been using him for a while. We had Ulyss Sierra. We use like a different range of different ideas. You know, if the guy would box, if he turned southpaw, whatever, man. We had everything in camp. Camp was awesome. It was at home, so I was a lot more comfortable this camp, a lot more poised. Hey, it happened exactly the way it was supposed to.
Final question. Did you sense several times throughout the fight that maybe you had him hurt enough where you could have put him away? Were there a couple times throughout the fight that you sensed that maybe I could close this out?
Yeah, every round I heard him, it was like I got him right at the end. I finally got close enough right at the end. He was hurt. He was shook up, and he saved by the bell. But you know, sometimes that happens.
Jermall, congratulations again, and excellent performance.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeremy. We're going to take one more from Lance Pugmire, The Athletic. Lance, if you unmute and go ahead.
Congratulations, Jermall. Can you hear me okay, guys?
Yeah.
How long do you think you'll stay in this division, Jermall? You're so big, and obviously coming off this performance, you can kind of do what the other guys have done.
I'm gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna be here until I take over it. Edward Jackson does such a great job of keeping me intact all year long. Like I said, I fought back in December of last year, 19, and we stayed in camp the whole time. We stayed eating healthy. My chef, everyone who's played a big part of my career, I still have those guys in it, and I don't think anything could change right now. I mean, I'm not growing anymore. I don't think I'm getting any taller, any you know, out of shape as long as I stay healthy.
Who makes the most sense for you next as you look at the landscape?
Say it again. Who makes the what most?
Who makes the most sense for you to fight next?
Benjamin Franklin. You know, whoever. You know, that's who we're gonna. You know, we're gonna choose to make our next move.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, Jermall, Ronnie, that's it for questions.
Thank y'all.
Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy your brother's fight. Congratulations again.
Who makes the
Okay, ladies and gents.